today I'm going to make a review video of Astalift products. So I started using these products about 2-3 months ago, and since then I've been absolutely loving these products. I originally bought this discovery set from Astalift where you get loads of different type of products in a smaller quantities, and you pay sort of like a half of the price compared to the full size price. And I absolutely fell in love with these products, and since then I repurchased quite many stuff and I added on something extra. So all of my skincare range now that I use on a daily basis are basically from Astalift. And I think I'm ready to review these products because I've been using these Astalift products for more than a month now, every single day. So I'm gonna start off with a sort of background of this Astalift product. And Astalift products is originated from Japan, and Fujifilm, the film and camera company, decided to make a cosmetic range because apparently the technology they use for the filmmaking can be applied to skincare range because they deal with loads of collagen and light reflecting technology. And the Astalift came to UK about a year ago now, and I think May-ish 2012, and they've been doing very well, and they've been quite successful because their product is really good. So all of the Astalift products contain the substance called astaxanthin, which you can find in a shellfish or fish, and a sort of like a nature's in a sea living creatures in general. And apparently this substance stimulates your collagen level in your skin. So astaxanthin is a very strong natural antioxidant. So if you're not interested in anti-aging products or plumping up your skin or making your skin look sort of tighter, then definitely not for you. But if you are looking for something that's a really good anti-aging product that you can see the results within 2-3 days, then this is really seriously the things to try. I've tried loads of anti-aging products in the past that has like loads of hypes and people are talking about, and none of them really worked for me. Some of them worked for me a little bit, but not as much as the Astalift product. So I'm gonna start off with a cleansing product, and I have two cleansers from Astalift. And this is a cleansing oil, and this is the foam cleanser. And this cleansing oil is basically a makeup remover, and Astalift also sell another type of makeup remover, which is a gel form. The reason why I bought the oil cleanser is I just prefer to have it in an oil form because I feel like it takes everything out from my pores every night, and you don't have to use separate makeup remover for your lips and eyes. And I used to use Shu & Raz cleansing oil like crazy over 6-7 years now, and when I switched to this, I felt a sudden notice on my skin. I feel like Shu & Raz cleansing oil was really good, but at the same time it sort of irritates my skin and it takes everything out of my skin, including the good moistures and oils that I need for my skin as well at the same time. So I feel like my skin was suffering a little bit every time I use Shu & Raz cleansing oil. When I switch to this takes off everything that I need to take off but leave the stuff that's important to my skin as well. And I felt a sudden notice in the moisture level on my skin like when I started using this, and I absolutely love it. But obviously the cost performance wise, the Shu & Raz cleansing oil is slightly cheaper. This contains 120 milliliters and it retails for 19 British pounds, and which is quite expensive per milliliter. And straight after using cleansing oil, I wash my face with this foam cleanser. Apparently this makeup remover from Astalift, you have to use soapy type of products, not like a Shu & Raz one, because Shu & Raz one you don't have to wash it off with the soapy stuff. You can just rinse it off with the warm water and you're good to go. But this one you have to use some sort of soapy products to wash everything off completely, and I use Astalift products, and this one contains 100 grams and it retails for 19 pounds as well. To be really honest, I don't see the massive difference on my skin by using this particular foam cleanser. I usually use the La Roche-Posay, the cleansing foam, that's like 200 milliliters and I think retail for 10 British pounds. And this one is 100 gram and 19 British pounds, so it's sort of like 3 times more of the price of La Roche-Posay. But this has definitely increased my moisture level of my skin. And straight after washing your face, you pat dry your face with a towel, and then you use this serum called Jelly Aquarysta. You don't use any toners, you don't use any facial mist, nothing, but you have to use this Jelly Aquarysta straight away because this is something that's really effective. Your skin should absorb this as quick as possible, and apparently the best time to do that is straight after washing your face. And I will show you inside. And if you open this up, you get like a jelly-like substance like this. It's completely orange. It's a very interesting look. You get a little spatula because it's very hard to dip your finger and get the jelly out with your own finger. So you scoop a little bit, maybe just a half of a pea size, and massage into your skin, and it absorbs, sink into your skin really quickly. So straight after that, apparently this stuff can evaporate from your skin quite quick as well. You use this thing called priming lotion. If you buy a discovery set, this doesn't come with, but when I started using these products on top of everything else, I saw a massive difference on my skin. It basically locked this serum in completely. It's definitely a lot more effective to use these together because it also contains astaxanthin as well. This is basically very clear, runny, orangey water, and it contains 150 milliliters and it costs 32 British pounds. I've been using this about 3 weeks and it made this much dent. So I have a feeling that it's gonna last me for at least 4 to 5 months. I really hope, because it's very expensive. And straight after the routine, you either use day cream or night cream depending on the day or night. And these containers look exactly the same to me, and so I decided to put a sticker on so I can differentiate it like really quickly. And the difference between night cream and day cream is, the first thing is the thickness and also the concentration of astaxanthin as well. So the night cream has more regenerating type of properties and a higher concentration of astaxanthin, and the day cream is a lighter and it gets absorbed to your skin a lot quicker as well. So I will show you the difference. I'm not sure the camera would pick it up, but this is the day cream and this is a night cream. This is a lot more runnier jelly-like texture than this one. This is definitely thick texture that you need some like working in your skin. And if you're wondering, this day cream doesn't have any SPF, and if you are worried about like SPF and sunblock and things like that, then you should do so after all the process. And after that, I use eye cream. It comes in a tube like this. I don't really see super amazing properties in this eye cream, but it's a very nice eye cream in the sense that it's light, it gets absorbed to your skin really quickly, and it sort of moisturizes your face really properly. I haven't suffered from any sort of dry patches or dry area around my eyes when I started using this. So I really like this, and it lasts for absolutely ages because I don't use that much eye cream in general. I use like a tiny bit on my finger and then rub it in and tap it on, and it works really good. From Astalift, there are a couple of things that you can add it onto this normal skincare routine, like extra firming serums or brightening serums depending on your skin concern. But these things are targeted more towards like early 50s to late 60s, that type of age range. And for me, I don't think it's necessary at this stage, because all of this I'm using now is very effective, and I see a massive difference in my skin. So I feel like I don't need anything extra at this stage. But I have this supplemental item, which is the sheet mask they brought out recently from Astalift UK. This has been around in Japan for over 2 years now. I actually used the first one when it came out in Japan 2 years ago as a company promotion, and I really liked it. But 2 years ago, my skin was a lot better than now. I feel like my skin was already plumped and it feels like I didn't really need anti-aging then. But now, when I started using this, it feels a massive difference. The only thing though is this is £10 each, and for me, sheet mask in my mind is something that it's accessible. You can use it every other day, and it sort of nicely moisturizes your skin to like sort of boost up your moisture level on your skin. And I would pay like a maximum of £1 or £2 equivalent in Japan per go. and this one £10 is a bit steep. I got it as a part of a company promotion. When the Astalift sheet mask arrived to UK, they were giving it out as a free gift if you purchase some sort of like Astalift products and things like that. So I'm gonna use this sparingly and I'm gonna keep it for the very special occasions. So when I was originally started using these Astalift products, I just started using Jelly Aquarysta on its own and didn't use any of the Astalift products. But I saw the difference straight away after 3 days of using this, and then I switched to everything Astalift and I saw the massive difference on my skin. I started having this like really fine lines like underneath of my eyes about 3 years ago, and it was getting slightly worse and worse each year. But since I started using these products, it's definitely improved for me and it's sort of fading away a little bit. And I started sort of feeling like a skin problem on my skin. It's not quite saggy, but it's not as bouncy as it used to be. And now it's sort of going away as well, and every time I use these products in the morning, my skin feels quite plumped and sort of fresh and younger looking. So compared to the very accessible high street brands like Estee Lauder, Lancome and YSL, they all do an amazing anti-aging product, but all of them sort of takes a lot longer to see the results, and at the same time the result is something that's not to my liking either. They definitely make my skin firmer and tighter, but what I'm more looking for is sort of like a plump and moisturized and sort of fresher look that I'm looking for, and the Astalift is definitely sort of targeting towards that, and I feel that my face sort of skin is a little bit more bouncier than before, and it's definitely moisture level increased. So if you're looking into buying Astalift products, I really hope I helped you in some ways. And I know it's a quite expensive products, but for me it's definitely worth it. And thank you very much for watching for this long, and I really hope you enjoyed, and I put all the pictures and all the details in my blog, so if you're interested, go and have a look on my blog. And I will speak to you soon. Bye!